Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name's Philip. I'm age 60 and I'm from England, right in the very centre of a town called Northampton, which is between Oxford and Cambridge, which you probably know about. I'm working here now at the English Academy in Varna.
Tell me about your interests.
Yes, a number of different things which I like doing. I like photography in particular. There's some great places to photograph around here. I like gardening. I have a small house in the country and I like to garden to grow my own vegetables. And I like meeting people and talking and having a good time. Those are my interests.
What are your reasons for immigration?
Well, I must admit, if you'd asked me 7 or 8 years ago if I would be coming to Bulgaria, I probably would have said, first place, where's Bulgaria? Because at this time I didn't really know much about Bulgaria. But I was talking one day with a neighbour and we were both thinking of leaving England and he said, have you thought about Bulgaria? So I went on the internet and did lots of research and I liked the look of Bulgaria and I decided I would come here. I've sold up in England and this isn't my home now.
How do you like living in this country and what are the reasons?
Well, I've been here 5 years now and on balance I really like it here. I like living in Varna, which I understand is the best city in the whole of Bulgaria to live, and it's got so much to offer. It's got culture, it's got beautiful scenery, lovely sea gardens, good culture, good restaurants, lovely beaches and good people. So yeah, I like Varna very much. Oh, and great countryside as well. So when I go out in the car, I can travel to some beautiful places like Rhodope Mountains, which I love.
Are there specific positive aspects about the country you'd like to point out?
Yes, it's much more relaxed than England. One thing about England is everybody's in such a hurry, and it seems to me that people here have more time. Obviously the city is more busy, but as soon as you go out into the country, people are very friendly and very welcoming, and they have time to sit and talk and just to be friendly with people. Very different from England, which is just too busy, too occupied with making money. So that's one of the things which I like very much about Bulgaria. The countryside, nature is great. I'm able to have a little house about 20 minutes away from Varna, and the garden is big, and it looks out over the countryside, and it's peaceful. I love it.
Are there specific negative aspects about the country you'd like to point out?
Of course, there are some things which are not very good here in Bulgaria. I suppose the two which really annoy me most are the corruption, which seems to run from the top all the way to the bottom. It's more like a way of life. And what else? I suppose I could say the bad roads. And something which is improving, but what used to be so bad, was that especially in government offices and shops, people used to be very rude, which we don't expect. But this is improving now. So apart from that, oh yes, and the rubbish. People throw rubbish everywhere. It's a shame because the nature is very beautiful here and people throw bags and rubbish everywhere. They have to learn to improve this. These are the negatives.
Culture, traditions and religion in this country?
Well, I came here not expecting to carry on the same. If you come to another country, you expect to learn about the culture and traditions of the new country which you choose to live in. But nevertheless, there are some things which I do like to try and maintain. And so, for example, I can use the internet to look at English newspapers, watch English news, to keep in touch with my family in England, which is very important. I also go to a church here, and so there are some English people here as well. So that's another way which I can keep in touch with my own traditions. But coming here, I expect to learn to be Bulgarian.
What institutions do you know that help immigrants?
Well, really very little. When I first came over here 5 years ago, I was maybe one of the earlier English people coming here, and we had a little group, and we used to meet once a month to have dinner and share our experiences. But as for support from Bulgarian institutions, absolutely none. So we're very much on our own. things have improved since, and now there is a good community of English people here to help each other. But before this it was
Do you
very
like the
difficult.
school you are working for?
Yes, I've been here about a year and a half now, and I love it. Back in England, I wasn't actually a teacher, I was a businessman, but I qualified to teach English as a foreign language, and the school is absolutely perfect. I have a chance to teach from elementary level right up to advanced level, so it's great variety. The students here are very positive, they all want to work, want to improve their English, and so this is a great environment, and the directors here are very positive, and we look to try and provide the highest standards that we can. That's a good place to work.
Specific positive aspects about the school you'd like to point out?
Yeah, it's very relaxed. All the teachers here are very, very friendly, so it's good company here. It's important to have good colleagues to work with. It's right in the centre of Varna, so it's very convenient. The only thing which isn't so good is the parking aspect around here. But yeah, the standards here are very high. The school has a very good reputation, and I think all the teachers are committed to providing the best possible education for the students. That's what I like about it.
What specific negative aspects about the school you'd like to point out?
That would be hard to say, because it's such a good place to work. Sometimes I wish that we had more time to teach the students. It feels like with a 12-week course we have to press on and cover a certain amount of learning in that time. And really I'd like to spend more time on certain areas with the students. But that's the only negative thing I can think about.